Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're regular here, you know by now I review many photographic, audio and video related products. Well, today we're taking a look at an audio product, and I've got it here. Well, it's a sort of audio product. It's the Panasonic DMW-XLR1 audio adapter, which is here, and it's fitted directly to my Panasonic GH5. And it's a great piece of kit. I actually got it at a really good price. I got it off eBay at a great price, and it retails for around 370 quid here in the UK. And again, that is still a great price for what it can do. What it basically does, it adapts professional XLR inputs, which I've got in here. I'm actually recording the sound on my Sennheiser MKE600. Hopefully that's the sound I'm going to be using, which is going directly into my GH5. Let's just see if we have got audio levels yet. That's going directly into my GH5. As you might be able to see the audio meters moving up and down on the GH5 via the DMW-XLR1 adapter. And that's what makes the GH5 a great. Well, that's not the only thing. It's one of the things that makes the GH5 a great filming kit, because you can adapt pro audio to, well, not even adapt it. You can use pro audio with the GH5. It makes it, with all its video codecs built into the GH5, 10-bit, 422, the list goes on and on. It makes a fantastic filming piece of kit. And I'm loving it, and even the autofocus I'm finding is pretty damn good since the, I think, is it 2.6 upgrade. I mean, I'm filming with the other GH5 here. This is the close-up shot on my other GH5 with the what lens have I got fitted to that? I think I've got the Sigma 30mm lens fitted to the other GH5, and then I've got my Sony A7C over there with one of the Tamron lenses fitted. I'm doing all these close-up shots on my little ZV-1, and I've got a generic wide shot up there with my Sony A6600. So I'm filming with 5 cameras, because I'm just using this GH5 to pick up the audio. So you can hear how good the audio is coming through this adapter. Now, the great thing with this adapter, it's hot shoe mountable. It fits straight into the hot shoe of the GH5, and there's no cables required. So that does two things. A, it stops the need for having to plug cables into the side of the camera using the mic jack on the side here. So you're not going to obscure the screen. Cables can't get damaged or twisted or whatever. So you don't need to plug it into there. It's going directly into the hot shoe of the GH5. There's a little locking nut on the back here to lock it on and off. And it's got two XLR inputs on the side here. I've got my microphone going into channel 1, and then there's a second channel there. Now, on the side here, there's a panel for adjusting all your parameters and adjusting all your audio levels. So you've got your two main audio levels here, so you can turn them up and down channel. So for example, that's channel 2, so that shouldn't affect the audio. You just turn that up and down. You can set it so that if you only got one microphone going in, for example, I've only got the one going into channel 1, I can split that so it's actually feeding both channels, because it's pointless having it going on one channel, because I don't need that. So you can see, if we again look at the display, get this right. If we look at that display, you can see there the audio is actually being recorded to both channels as opposed to just one channel. It takes phantom power, which is needed because the MKE600 requires phantom power. Well, I can put a battery into the microphone, but I'm using phantom power via this XLR lead that's going into the DMW-XLR1. So this XLR1 does provide phantom power to microphones that need it. That's what I'm trying to say. And the other beauty using this XLR1 is taking the battery power from the camera. So there's no additional batteries to remember to put into the DMW-XLR1. It's using the battery from the camera. So the minute you turn the camera on, it powers up this adapter. And it's got a whole range of settings on here. You've got low cut settings, you've got dB settings, so you can turn the dB up to down minus 20 dB, you can turn it up, and many other sort of pro audio functions that are on this particular adapter, with a nice flap. Protects the knobs from being knocked when you're actually filming, and it's a clear see-through one, so you can still see what the settings are. Nicely made. The whole unit is very, very nicely made, and I like it a lot. It's one of my favourite purchases for the GH5. If you're looking for accessories for the GH5 and you're into filming, well, actually most people buy the GH5 for filming. They don't really buy it for photography, although you can take great photographs with the GH5. But, you know, if you're into filming, then the XLR1 adapter, or the XLR adapter, would be a great purchase. I'm very, very pleased with it. It's got a cold shoe on the top, so if you do want to mount, you know, a shotgun microphone or any microphone, a wireless receiver is ideal just to mount on the top there. That'll just slide into that cold shoe on the top. That is what's lacking. Sony make a very similar device called the K2M. I think they've now got a K3M that slots straight into the lights on my A7C, or pretty much most of the pro Sony cameras. And that's got a similar sort of flap, a very similar sort of design. But ironically, they didn't make it with a cold shoe, so you had no way of mounting any accessories, a light, a microphone, a wireless radio receiver, whatever, on it. I had to glue a cold shoe to my one to go on the top there, but this one's got it built in, and it's very nicely made. And the other thing I like about it, when you're mounting it, I can't take it off because I lose audio, but when you're mounting it on the camera, it's got this little dial, a little flick switch to lock it. So you just unlock it like that and then lock it. There's no screws to screw down because they never stay on anyway. And I love that. It's simple, but I think it's a great, great little feature. Just locks it to the shoe. So there we go. That's the adapter. It will work with the G9, and I suspect it will work with I'm pretty sure it works with their full frame bodies, such as the S5, the S1H, and the S1 and what have you. And it's a great, great, you know, very, very useful, a great piece of kit, very highly recommended by me if you're into filming. So there we go. That's a very quick overview of the Panasonic DMW-XLR1. Hopefully when I edit this, I will be using the sound as I said earlier, coming off this microphone, and I will put a note in the video just to be sure that you know, it does. So there we go. That's the DMW-XLR1 for the Panasonic Lumix cameras, and I'm using it with a GH5, but it can be used with other Panasonic cameras. Just check you know, the description before you buy one, just to make sure it does work with your Panasonic camera. For example, I very much doubt whether it works with my G100. I haven't tested it with it, but I can't. Actually, I'm going to do that, and I shall let you know whether it does work with a G100. But yeah, that's the DMW-XLR1. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you found that useful. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, and hit the like button if you like the content of this video and you find it useful. I really appreciate everyone who's subscribed, and I really appreciate the comments that I get. I'm not the best at replying to all the comments straight away. I've got so many other things that, you know, going on in my life that I don't get a chance to reply to all of them, but I really appreciate them. So thanks very much for watching, and stay tuned for more videos if you're interested in this sort of content and you like my channel. Thanks very much, and you know, stay tuned. Cheers for now. Bye.